Hey everyone, it's Miles, and it is officially 17 weeks on testosterone, so that would make my 18th shot. I am 3 days away from 4 months officially, and I'm pretty damn happy. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about life in general. For the most part, I don't really have many updates recently, but I still think it's important for me to do this so I can still look back. I got my letter last week for referral for top surgery. I went to see my primary care doctor. She sent in the referral, and I scheduled an appointment for a consultation, which is 3 weeks from yesterday. So, 20 days for my consultation, which is really fucking close, and I'm totally stoked about that. Still trying not to get too excited until insurance approves it and the surgeon approves it. But it's kind of hard not to get excited when it's really fucking close. I've been being surd, bro, a lot more. However, I'm having this thing because I'm 30, and I have this semi-deep voice that often lets me pass as male, but when strangers ask me about my age and I tell them I'm 30, they either literally don't believe me or they just assume that I'm like a female with a really deep voice, even though they had previously thought I was a man. So I actually lied about my age once and said I was younger than I was to try and pass more, which is kind of weird, but it's just a stranger, so it doesn't really matter. And I don't know though, it's just without any facial hair, it's kind of hard for somebody to believe I'm a 30-year-old man. But I am getting a little stubble, but it's not really anything that's noticeable yet, and I have been shaving too, so. Also had a pretty weird experience. My dad called my cell last night, and I answered it, and, he asked if I was there, but he used my birth name, which, what the fuck? But, I corrected him and I said that it was me, and he was like, oh, I thought a guy answered the phone, and I didn't want to confuse them, that's why I used that name, and I'm really sorry. And, he genuinely felt bad, but it still, made me feel shitty. I told him, I was like, everyone knows that I'm Miles, so just use Miles no matter what. And I told him that my voice was getting deeper, and he's like, yeah, it really is. And they know, my parents know I'm on testosterone and everything, but I just don't know if they really know what it's doing to me, because they're kind of ignorant in that form, and not form, but in that respect. And so, I don't think they realize what exactly is going on. It's gonna be funny when one day I just show up with a beard and mustache and super deep voice, and I'm gonna have to tell them about top surgery, which I'm not super excited about, but it's a surgery, and be kind of messed up not to tell your own family that you're going under, especially when they're still in your life. So I don't really care. I got to the point when my mom said something about how she's still anti-gay marriage, anti-marriage equality, and pro-life, which, I mean, that's fine to have your own beliefs and whatever, but, like, she said she would vote for Donald Trump if God told her that she had to. And it really, really pissed me off. And it's like, you have a queer kid here, and you're still don't care. I mean, like, she puts her religion before herself, before my dad, before her kids, before everything. Religion and God is number one. And that's just kind of how it's been since I was pretty little and she became a Christian. But it also, like, really affected me in my life, and it really fucked my head up and made me stay in the closet for a lot longer than I should have, because I was afraid of how she would react, and I eventually stopped giving a fuck, really. Like, so, it is what it is, and, like, I kind of have just been being like, yep, this is the way it is, so too bad, deal with it. If you want to be in my life, then deal with it, because this is who I am, and so that's a big step for me, and it's good. Hopefully, she'll figure some shit out in her own mind. But, yeah, I guess that's really it. I made this video longer than I thought it would be. Hope everybody's doing well, and stand up for yourself, and don't let your parents bully you around with their beliefs. I mean, find your own and find your values and be yourself. That's all I can really say, and everything else will follow. So, hope y'all take it easy, and 4 months on testosterone in a couple days, looking for top surgery. My therapist is back from vacation. 2nd week on 0.5 dose, and can't complain too much. I hope y'all have a good one. Peace.